Good morning, Oatmeal. It's already past 11 a.m. That's a pretty big lake out there, Oatmeal. That is Lake Tahoe, everybody. It is day one. We're about a mile deep of a 175-mile hike, which is going to be the Tahoe Rim Trail. That's Lake Tahoe down there. This trail is amazing so far, and real quick, I wanted to point out the size of these pine cones right here. Look at those things. Look at that. And then look at Oatmeal. Right. Look at the size of these. They're just huge. That's all I'm saying. And the trees out here are huge as well. It's not like they're new to me. I'm from California originally, but we don't see a lot of these kinds of trees in Colorado. Definitely don't see pine cones like that. All right, Oatmeal, let's go on up the trail. Come on. Oh, you're so good. Looks like we have gained some elevation here. Got this beautiful river down here. There's a bunch of people on rafts down there. I don't know if you can see them. Everything about this right now is so pretty. Look at this rock with the moss on it up here. Everything is beautiful. Especially you, Oatmeal. Yeah. We only plan on doing about 11 and a half miles today on day one. I'm going to talk about the trail real quick so far. I think we're 8 miles into it. And this trail has been nothing but a pleasure. Look at the dirt. It's complete butter. There are some rocks, but I feel like I'm cheating right now, and I know that's going to change. I know this is only the beginning. The uphills have been pretty subtle. Oh my man, look at that butterfly. Everything out here is just absolutely majestic. All the moss on the trees. Look at that over there. Look at this tree over here. That is so pretty. And I know this movie isn't going to do it justice, but man, that is beautiful. Not as beautiful as Oatmeal, but it's very beautiful. Like I say, this trail is just majestic. And I'm glad it's so easy so far because we didn't do too much training before this adventure, did we, Oatmeal? And like I said, we're only going to do like 11 miles today. Then we're going to dry camp. And get on going down the trail in the morning again. And look at this. This part of the trail is almost just flat. Every other person that we've ran into on the trail out here has been very cool. We even had one lady say that Oatmeal made her day. Not the first time we've heard that, is it, Oatmeal? We are 11 miles deep. You can barely see the lake out there. Looks better in real life than in the movie. Oatmeal's doing great. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. It's mainly because I didn't have any real training. Especially compared to last year. Our tent is right here on the trail. Not the best spot for the first night. But I'm not gonna complain. Well, I guess technically I just did. Oatmeal and I, we're gonna see you guys in the morning. Day 2 of the Tahoe Rim Trail. We just started hiking. It's about 6:30 a.m. Got the lake over there. You can't really see it. Everything's beautiful today. Especially you, Oatmeal. Yeah, don't act surprised. All right, we'll catch up to you guys down the trail here. Looks like we got a pretty cool view of the lake right here. Very pretty. All right, Oatmeal. Let's get up the trail here. Come on. Got the sun coming up a little bit. You always got to get on top of everything, don't you, Oatmeal? All right, we'll meet you guys further up the trail here. We have an awesome view of the lake right up here. That thing is huge. It probably looks small in the movie, but believe me, it is huge. All right, Oatmeal, let's get on up the trail. Look at that cloud. That thing is not messing around over there. Looks like we might get some rain. We're ready for it. Oh, this is a campsite, isn't it? Oh boy, this is tempting. With the clouds coming in. Oh, this is tempting. To camp right here, I like this. All right, I'm gonna do some research. So we ended up walking a couple more miles. Found us a nice place to hunker down here for the evening. Beautiful campsite. Look at this place. Just amazing. The clouds are getting dark, so we went ahead and got our tent set up. And I'm gonna feed Oatmeal. And then we will see you guys in the morning. Unless something exciting happens this evening, like a wait. Oatmeal, how do you spell bear? Good morning, Oatmeal. All right, it is day 3. I know it's only day 3, but Oatmeal and I are thinking about doing a Nero day today and only hiking about 5 miles up to a lake and staying the night there. I was feeling a little bit tired last night when I got here. We did a 15-mile hike yesterday. And like I said, I didn't do any training before this hike. And even though it's relatively easy, it's kind of been kicking my butt. Wow. Woo! Look at that, Oatmeal. Amazing. Hey, Oatmeal, do you want to go to Nevada with me? Oatmeal and I are going to go ahead and head out to Nevada. We are feeling really good this morning. Really good. All right. And just like that, we are in Nevada. This would be the state line. TRT. All right, let's get on it, Oatmeal. What a beautiful day. Not too hot yet. Not much shade over here in Nevada. Little goofy desert trees over here. There's still some good pine trees. Man, look at that. So cool. All right, Oatmeal, let's go. This spot's pretty cool. We can give Oatmeal a little bit of water. The last of our water, actually, before we get to the lake. This has been a crazy water carry. All right, we made it to the lake. That's it over there. Really more of a wide part in the stream here, or a alpine swamp. But whatever you want to call it, Oatmeal and I like it a lot. Especially because this has been our second water source so far in this hike, and we're 30 miles into this thing. I'm predicting rain here. And like I said, we only hiked 5.5 miles today. And I already got the tent set up just in case it does rain. And I'm gonna have my first entree of this trip because we are finally camping at a water source. So I'm gonna make some burritos. Thank you very much to my friend Lisa for dehydrating the refried beans. And a big thanks to her and Jim and Sawyer for giving us a ride to the trailhead. They're also going to pick us up after we're done. If that's at the finish or before the finish, we'll find out. Anything can happen. Love this place right here. All right, we're going to go ahead and make a wrap right now on this motion picture. This is going to be day 1 through day 3. And then tomorrow we'll start it up again with part 2, where it will be the day 4, probably day 4, 5, and 6. I don't know. We'll see. There's so much beautiful stuff to film out here that I find myself filming more than I'm actually going to show you guys. Nothing personal. You come across something that's incredibly beautiful, and then you come across something else like, I don't know, a half mile later that tops it. All right, you all stay cool and have fun. And we'll see you in part 2, day 4, starting tomorrow. Right, Oatmeal? Oatmeal, what's all over your face? Oatmeal's a little bit muddy.